Hey up everyone, welcome back to Altair 4 Gaming. My name is Noddy. You know why you're here, so let's get started. Grab your hats and coats, we're going to Deep Home. Once you're outside of the temple, fly up and there can be a rare spawn called Aeonaxx. Similar to the Timeless Proto-Drake, he is incredibly rare. He generally patrols around the temple, killing him has a 100% chance to drop the Phosphorescent Stone Drake. I'll post a link to the Wellhead guide on how to camp him in the description. Next up is Stone Core. Clear to the second boss, Slabhide, he has a 1% chance to drop the Vitreous Stone Drake. This mount can be farmed on normal and heroic multiple times per day. Back to Ogrimmar to take the portal to Uldum. Since Uldum is now a current zone, you need to talk to this bird to go back in time before the shit show. While you're in Uldum, you can scout the mysterious camel figurine for the white camel mount. If you download Handy Notes and the Handy Notes Mysterious Camel add-ons, links in the description, it will mark on the map all of the spawn locations for it. Upon finding one, it will either turn into dust or teleport you to a guy to kill. Kill the guy and get the mount, it has a 100% chance to drop. Next is Reins of the Southwind from Altairus in Throne of the Four Winds, located here on the map. Easy, 2 boss raid. First boss is 3 guys. They need to die within a small window of each other, but you generally have enough time to kill them one after another. Then you click on the Tempest to get to the big man himself. It's about a 1% drop chance on either difficulty. Go out of the raid and fly right to the Vortex Pinnacle. Clear your way to the second boss, Altairus. He has about a 1% chance of dropping the Reins of the North Wind mount. Another rare spawn mount, Reins of Poseidus, an underwater seahorse mount. Poseidus spawns rarely in one of these locations on the map in Vashj'ir. Its respawn timer is said to be over 100 hours, so if you really want this mount, I would recommend checking the auction house as they go for really cheap. About 9,000 gold on my server. Zul'aman. While technically a vanilla raid, it was revamped in Cataclysm to provide different mounts. Zul'aman here on the map in Stranglethorn Vale has 2 mounts, the armoured Razzashi Raptor from Bloodlord Mandokir and the swift Zulian Panther from High Priestess Kilnara. Both of these mounts has a 1% chance to drop. Now let's make our way to Zul'aman here in the Ghostlands. To get the Amani Battle Bay, you need to do the timed event. Basically, you have 15 minutes to kill the first boss at Killzone, and then an extra 5 minutes per boss after that. It's not an issue for any level 120 who wants to stomp through this. Kill the 4 bosses, and after killing Halazi, you speak to the woman in the cage and she'll go mental and start breaking pots. In one of the pots is a bag that contains a bear. That takes care of the dungeons, but there is still 5 mounts left from 2 raids. First, let's go to the Firelands here in Mount Ideal. Be sure to set it to 25 heroic for the extra loot and the gold. Alysrazor has a 1% chance to drop the Flametalon of Alysrazor mount. Kill the rest of the bosses and make your way to Ragnaros. Eventually he throws a tantrum and stomps his feet before dying for the second time in the game. He has a 1% chance to drop the Pureblood Firehawk mount. Last raid now is Dragon Soul, home of the Earthwarder himself. First boss to drop a mount is Ultraxion with the Experiment 12B. It has a 1% chance to drop. Kill Blackhorn and talk to Patrick Swayze to land on Deathwing's back. I'll do a full rundown of this fight as it can be quite tricky. I kill 3 of the tentacles to start with and kill the 3 big guys that spawn. Then I try to kill the little bloods in one spot. Remember to keep running left and right or Deathwing will roll over and wipe you. Keep doing this till there are about 12 dead bloods and then kill the last tentacle and drag the big guy over them. Kill the big guy right next to the plating and kill the tendon under it. Do this 2 more times and you're golden. Deathwing's fingers have a chance of dropping 2 mounts. Blazing Drake on all difficulties and Lifebinder's Handmaiden on heroic difficulty only. Both mounts have about a 1% chance to drop. And that's all the mounts from the Cataclysm raids and dungeons, plus a few extra rare spawns and Camel. If you liked it, give it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye!